in Israel. Yes, we are reaching you in this Zoom meeting. Please let everyone connect wherever you are joining us. The Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government is right here, meeting with the Israeli family, Biafra Republic government in exile. I'm going to hand over to you right now, our rep in Israel. I'm going to spotlight you, and please take over from here and call us up whenever you need us.
Good evening, Biafrans. Welcome, our Prime Minister. Good evening, our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa Simon Njako. Welcome to Israel, the Holy Land of Israel, the State of Israel. It is our great pleasure to welcome you and your entourage, all the cabinet members, and all honorable ministers of the Biafra government in exile worldwide. We are saying to you all, welcome, Baruch haba. No, may Hashem bless you and bless all of us. Welcome also to all the Biafrans present all over the whole world, the family members of the Biafra government in exile, Israel, and also all the families in Biafra land, the Biafra, the permanent government homeland, Biafra, the factor government in homeland. We welcome you all, and we in Israel, we are saying Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. We welcome you. Our heart is full of joy, because it's a very good opportunity for us to deal with the Prime Minister.
This meeting is being recorded.
And we are very, very happy. All the members of the cabinet, the ministers, all the principal officers of the Biafra government in exile worldwide, we are saying to you all, Shalom. Welcome, Baruch haba, to Israel.
Shalom, shalom.
Israel, the state of Israel. Shalom, shalom. We welcome you. Welcome you all.
Shalom.
Yeah. There are two things we would like us to have in mind. First of all is that there is no coincidence in the things that are happening in our lives. In the words of Hashem, there is no coincidence. As the people have arranged everything in its own way. All we do is to pay attention and then watch how he rules his world. Like our leader used to tell us, Martin Nambikano, pay attention always. Then you will feel the grace of Chukwu Okikabiyama. When you come closer to him, you know him. So everything that is happening in his world is not a coincidence at all. He has already arranged them, and they're happening exactly the way he has arranged them to happen. If you see what is happening in the world today, you will find out that it's not a coincidence. The second thing we have to bear in mind also is that our leader, Mazin Nankano, has always told us one thing that is always on our mind. Maybe some of us are not paying attention. There's nothing that we can say here that are not said before, but it's always good to remind us so that we refresh our mind. Our leader has always said that if you can convince us with a compelling evidence and truth, we follow you. This is what he has always said. And then to this end, Mazi Simon Ekpa has convinced us with compelling reasons, compelling evidence, and truth. And today, we are following him. And our leader was the first person to follow Simon Ekpa because he convinced him with compelling evidence and the truth. That's why he believed in him. And then that's how it goes. So I will start a little brief description of Biafra relationship with Israel. So many people have been misinformed and believe in a lot of fallacies about Biafra-Israel relationship. In fact, there was a time our leader used to, he wants to educate us a little bit about our heritage. Because if you don't know who you are, you don't know where you're going to. This is basic of life. This is basis of life. It's very basic in life. You must know your heritage. That's what we are defending because we have identity crisis. We don't have identity. They denied us identity. So we are fighting for identity. While we are fighting for our freedom is also fighting for our identity. And who are we? We are Hebrew Israelites, basically. And then most of my friends here, they understand this. And they give us that respect. They always call me a Biafran Jew because I have already done all the processes to become officially a Jew in Israel. So if you go to the Betadin in Israel, that is the Jewish court, you will see my name there. If you go to Rabbanut, Bnei Brak, you will see my name there officially as a Jew. So officially here in my community, they know me as a Biafran Jew. Although there were some people who were some time ago, they wanted me to come and join them as Igbo Jews. I refused. And I told them that who Igbo Jew of which country? So if you want to be Igbo Jew, you have to get the basis first. The basis is Biafra. So that's by the way. This is Eretz Israel. This is Israel. Israel is Biafra and Biafra is Israel. There was a time our leader was at the University of Tel Aviv. He was giving the lecture. I was there. And then he was giving the reasons why Israel should be part of this struggle. Why Israel don't will be the first to support our liberation, the restoration of Biafra. So in those that lecture, the fear have always been that if we recognize these people, maybe they will start trooping to Israel, and then Israel is Catan, so that Israel is small. Then our leader, who used to, is telling them that it is you who will come to Biafra, not we coming to you. It is the other way around. And they were like, "What are you saying?" So he started to, give them reasons, and then started to tell them how Biafra is part of Israel, like the pyramid in Giza. He also showed that those pyramids are found also in Biafra land, and that is not a coincidence. Also, yesterday there was what we did in the synagogue after the evening prayers. It was called Brekata Levana. That is the blessing of the moon. So every time there's blessing of the moon, there's something that comes to my mind, the Egwu Onwa, because onye ọbụla ga-enwe little idea that no one ha na-akpọ Egwu Onwa na village. When the moon comes out, we celebrate the moon. So we celebrate the moon here also in Israel. The Jews here, we celebrate the moon. So I used to tell my friend that this Bikata Levana, the blessing of the moon, that we used to do it also in Biafra land. That is the same thing. So most of my colleagues, they always ask me, what is it that you're doing in Biafra land that makes that we, the Jews here, we also do, that makes the heritage the same, we share the same heritage. So I tell them there are many things I don't even know where to start. Because the most important thing is that the circumcision, which is normal, but there are other things that people don't really know about. For example, when you wake up in the morning, we say what is called modern. Modern is to thank for giving you life, new life in the morning. Because when you sleep in the night, you don't know where you are. So when you wake up in the morning, you thank for giving you life. Then your mother will always tell you, go and wash your face, go and wash your hand, go and wash your face. That is exactly what we do here. Immediately you wake up, it's also in the Jewish law. Immediately you wake up in the morning, you have to go and wash your hands. You know, so it's amazing when I started to explain to them a lot of things that we do that show that we share the same heritage. They couldn't believe it, but most of them have already started to ask questions. When are we going to Biafra? We want to go to Biafra. So I tell them that it's not time yet. That the most important thing we need from Israel is to recognize our struggle and be able to disseminate the information to the Israeli public that there was a
Mazi, your network is fluctuating. Mazi Ben, am I the only one that is having that? I notice that his network is
so
slow.
let me not go
far. Since his network is fluctuating, can the other executive take charge and let us cut this story short so that we'll be able to finish what we're here to do today?
Okay, Mazi Ikechukwu can take over.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mazi Ikechukwu. Who is Mazi Ikechukwu? Please, can you raise your hand? Let me see. Who is this? Mazi. Mazi Ikechukwu. Did you enter with your name? So I'll look for you.
Ikechukwu JP. Okay, Mama Anna, you can make continue, and then after that, then we go to breaking of cola nut.
Okay, Mama Anna, there's no name like that.
It's
okay,
Anna.
Okay, Anna. Okay, I can see Anna now. All right, Anna, hold on. You are going to be able to unmute yourself now. Anna, please unmute yourself. We're going to spotlight you. Anna, you can unmute yourself now, please. Anna, please, you can unmute yourself. Keep your camera the way it was before, please. Okay. No? Yeah, it's okay like that.
Mama, unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself, ma. Okay. Yes. Put your camera like that and then shift back a little bit so that we can see your face very well. Then you begin to talk, ma.
In a no now.
Ofuma,
yes,
go ahead.
Yes. Anna, no.
Oh, bato bie. Mmeji gwago. Odogu. Otego na choka nkene mma ji gwago. But amaro mu phone use. Amaro mi fenga operate ka we join the program. But tata bu the opportunity nwe. Chineke ga-agọzie ọbata obie. All the insult, all the saboteur, yet ecology. Ka we nwe dendo, ka we nwe freedom. Chineke ga-agọzi ọbata obie. The taproot uji Biafra niile. Ama na this store in ato bụ just to unite all of us together. Chineke ga-agọzi. Chineke ga-agọzi. Onye ọbụla si na ọ na-achụ onye anwa ga-ada. Those people na-ewe dịka their enemy. Chineke ga-anụso those people ọgụ. Jisi ike my brother, maka na onye anwa asị ka nwatakịrị jide nke akụ ga-enye ya mmiri ọ ga-eji kwụọ aka. Chineke ga-enye ya akọ na uche ị ga-eji nụọ ọgwụ a nụsie anyị niile ga-enwe aṅụrị. Tata aṅụrị ji obi mma iji gbuo agwa. Mara m etu m ga-esi kene maka na ife na-alụ obuka.
Okay, anyway, enough time. Just go ahead to do what you have to do. So that later go ahead, homie.
Okay. Okay, anyị ndị nọ na Israel. Mma iji gbuo agụ na say no. Ada Diora na-akpọ nwankankampi. But ndị be anyị na-asị nwankankamkpụrụma. Nwankankamkpụrụma ife omini bụ obele nwa na-eme ife na-atụ ụwa niile anya. Obele nwa na-eme ife ọ ga-emesi na-asị ka onye mifa ya bụ nwankankamkpụrụma n'asụsụ anyị. Chineke ga-agọzi ya. Anyị ndị Israel, ụmụnne m ndị nọ na Israel, nye nwe ọjị a ga-eji wee kene si nnọọ. So ọjị anwa m ga-eji ọjị wee nye our rabbi ka onye dị ọjị ka o ji data ọjị wee kene nnọọ. Mụ na onwe m ga-ejikwa $50 wee wụọ ọjị anwa. Nnọọ.
Ndewo.
Ndewo. I received the Georgie from Mama. Then I got the Georgie. Not one it. Mazi Alex.
Tell them to raise their hands so I'll locate them, or you tell them to tell us their name so that I'll find them very quickly. Mazi Alex, if you could just raise your hand, it will be easy for us. Okay, I have one Alex here. Is this Alex? Unmute yourself for us to be sure if it is this Alex.
I
found one Alex. I've enabled your mic. Can you unmute yourself and speak up so we know it's you?
Alex Lugu. Alex Lugu.
Raphael, please, I've just joined with my laptop so that I will be able to have some control. So I will go off from this, accept me, and then I'll go off from this phone because I'm using phone now. Thank you.
Perfect, sir.
Alex, are you here? Alex Lugu. Alex Lugu, can you unmute yourself? Please. Alex Lugu.
Give Alex permission to open the microphone. There's one Alex we have there. You have the permission to open your microphone, but you need to identify before I will give you co-host, because I cannot just give co-host to any Alex.
Alex Lugu, are you there? Okay,
he raised up his hand now. Okay, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Alex. Let's hear your voice. Okay. Why are you muting yourself back now? Unmute yourself again, please.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Let's hear you. Identify the voice, Rabbi.
Can you hear me?
Alex Lugu, is that you?
Yes, it's me. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead and
okay.
Can you
Alex,
hold
on, Alex. Alex, go ahead. Open your camera, please.
Okay. Okay. you can hear me now?
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Ejimo, I'm using the opportunity to greet our Prime Minister. You're welcome to the land of Israel, the Holy Land. And all the cabinets that are seated down here, and all the reps, I say, you're all welcome to Israel. This time, presentation of Kola. Ndị be anyị sị na ọjị ya dị asụ Igbo. PM anyị sịrị gị nnọọ. And dịka onye ọjị anyị na-asị na ọjị ka dị eze n'aka. I want to use the opportunity to ịgwa our rep. Ọjị ahụ ka dị n'aka. Gaa n'iru ka iwu anyị.
Okay. Mazi Leo, Mazi Alex, ejim $50. When I know that orgy back to you. Okay, what that orgy?
Okay. Eziokwu na ọjị anyị dị n'ikuku. Eji m ohere a na-asị ndị nọ ebe a. Ịma na ọbịa n'ọhịa dị n'ọjị a na-atụnye atụnye. Mana anyị ga-ewere ọjị a nye our Prime Minister. Ndị Israel ji $50 awọ ọjị na ọbịbịa gị nke ụbọchị taa. Ndị Israel ji $50 awọ ọjị bụkwa anyị eme ihe ọzọ anyị kwesịrị ime. Anyị si onye nwe anyị gọzie ọjị a n'aha Jizọs Kraịst bụ onye nwe anyị. Amen.
Mazi Alex Leo, Hashem Gwazier Leo. One more Biafran. We welcome our Prime Minister before we go to the next item, which is the Prime Minister's address. Maponite Mazi Nature. Welcome our Prime Minister. Mazi Nature.
Mazi Nature. Nature, please, could you raise your hand? Or is that the name with which you came in? Nature.
Yeah.
Okay, we have Nature here. Let's see.
Yes.
Nature, unmute yourself and speak up. Let the rabbi identify you, please.
Okay,
do you need a camera on? Nature.
Nature, yeah, camera on.
Yeah, on.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to give you the camera now. All right. Go ahead, Nature. Open your camera, please.
Wait, please. Okay, I open it. All Biafra.
Biafra.
On
Biafra.
European reps, I'm making on over. Ogamala Imma, Mobosita. But Israel, Yabuna Chuku, I will be blessings, not blessings upon blessings. All about Obie, Okwiji, Imagine, Abagini in a rise of Yabuniti Alakabo.
He said,
You talk Naga. Aspan no Jada so Ibo. Mana so below Ibo Maka, one that chinyere money and no bone, because I have chinyere. Lolo Banozie, all Lolom call. Prime Minister, I money and age $100 now. What I say?
Wow.
Welcome.
Thank you.
See,
microphone. Go can Biafrans and PM.
Okay. Of course. Oh no,
Oh yeah.
Everybody.
No, sir.
No.
There were
No.
our wife.
They will. All right, we move. Thank you.
Anybody say travel you watch get good on until the Prime Minister address then we'll continue from there.
Yeah, please, if you want to put on your camera, go ahead and put it on now, please. If you want to put on your camera, please go ahead and put it on now, please.
If he will hold on until Prime Minister makes his address, please. Okay. Hold on. Everybody.
All right, thank you. So the PM's address now. Thank you.
Right. Am I coming out clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Biafrans in Israel, the liaison office of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile in Israel, representative and executives of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile in Israel, the members of the Biafra government and the liaison office in Israel, and then also the executive and the cabinet of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile that are here today, and of course other Biafrans that are watching from every part of the world, including on social media. Just 34 minutes into this program, there are over 1,800 watching already, just 34 minutes into the program on our platform alone. I welcome every one of you. If you listen to the national anthem of Biafra, you will listen and hear when they said, we must defend our land or we perish. There is no other fact than that. That is what the national anthem of the Biafra said. We must defend our land or we perish. I've seen those who refuse to defend their land perishing and being annihilated within the Nigeria setup. And of course, Biafra remain the only nation that have risen up, taken it upon themselves, pick up arms to defend themselves, our women and children against the invasion of the Islamic State, against terrorist state, against a country that has been sponsoring terrorism. And of course, so anybody listening to Biafra National Anthem and you are yet to support and confirm being patriotism to the wording of that national anthem, it means you are deceiving yourself, because it says we must defend our land or we perish. And today, if you are not part of this government that is now defending our land, so we will not perish, you are lying and deceiving yourself. And I don't need to go into long stories. Every one of you know that whatever we do is on social media, because we are living in a global village. And because the struggle and the liberation of Biafra is not a secret society. It is not something that is secret. Everything we are doing is open, because we are aspiring and fighting to restore a nation. We are not fighting to become a group or become political pressure group or anything secret society, because what we are fighting for is to become a nation, to have our independent country. And in regards to that, in respect to that, you must do everything open, because the world is watching. So our doing is to make sure that the world come to term and understanding that Nigeria has failed. And of course, those who have vested interest in the West Africa, in Sahel region, Nigeria, and other part of West Africa should understand that for their business interests to be secured, there is a need for Biafra to emerge. Without Biafra, there will never be any business that will be secured. There will never be peace in the entire Sahel region. And sorry, because I'm
You're coming out good.
yeah, sorry. Am I coming out?
Yes, you're coming out good.
All right, sorry for that. Yeah, sorry for that interruption. So as I was saying, all right, am I coming out clear?
Yes, yes. Yes, sir, you're
All
coming
right.
out
So
clear.
as I was saying, the defense of Biafra land requires everyone's, to put their hand. Everybody must put their hand on the deck to make sure that Biafra land is defended, and we continue to defend Biafra by providing every necessary, machine that is needed, every necessary equipment that is needed, because the people that are killing people, indigenous people all over Nigeria, are using guns and sophisticated weapons. And of course, every other region has failed to protect the lives of their citizens by not providing adequate security, adequate machine for the people to use, either vigilante or whatever. So now we have Biafra Liberation Army that we are equipping to make sure they meet the requirement and the standard of the opponent and the opposition, and of course the invaders and the oppressors. So when they come with helicopter, they come with gunboat, they come with armored tanks and all that to attack us. So we are going to always provide adequate machine to meet those equipments they are coming to burn our villages and kill our people. And that's exactly what the Biafra government in exile is doing, providing this machine, providing this sophisticated weapon to make sure we protect our women and children so they will not be killed like before. So it is to live up to expectation and uphold the wording of the Biafra national anthem, which says we must defend our land or we perish. And you can see today that those who did not defend their land are perishing. They are being annihilated by the Nigeria state, and that must not happen in our land. In Enugu State, for the past few days, we've seen and listened to news how the Peter Mba sent the military to go and burn the villages. And after burning the villages, we've also gotten a report, unverified report, that he have sent also bulldozers to go and bulldoze those villages after burning them. And I want to use this opportunity today to send a message to Peter Mba. I have also directed the people in that area to get videos of Peter Mba demolishing those villages and the houses that the military, the Nigeria terrorist army have burnt, because it is going to be part of the evidence we are going to present in due time. So if you are in Uzowane, where these things is taking place, please, we need video of the excavators, demolishing the houses, demolishing the burnt houses. We need them. And I want to use the opportunity to also send a message to Peter Mba that he has declared war in Enugu, and we are not going to fold our hands and watch him send our people to IDP camp. We are not going to watch and just sit back and watch him destroy the properties and houses of our people and send them to IDP camp without consequences. So consequences is coming to Enugu. And believe me, before God and man, the government will pay dearly for killing and burning the houses and the villages in Enugu, in Oswani, and at the same time, demolishing it and trying to take over that land. They have opened a new front in Enugu. And nobody should blame the government for the action that we follow going forward. You know, when we say our own thing, it takes time before the action starts happening. But whether it is going to happen, it is going to happen. That particular directive has been given. So people in Enugu should be very security conscious and make sure you do not stay close to the terrorist checking point and barracks. That's how we have been warning since last year. We will continue to give this warning, because we are not like the state of Israel that give you a warning tomorrow and they carry the action next tomorrow. So our own is because we are still an imagining nation. We are still an imagining nation managing our resources. So we'll give warning and warning and warning, even up to 8 months. But when it starts happening, there is no going back. So Enugu have opened a new front, and we don't talk too much. Our own is action speak for itself. So Enugu will never sleep. The terrorists in Enugu will never sleep. And it is going to start happening very soon. That is my message to Peter Mba. Unless there is a public disclaimer that the properties that they have burnt will be rebuilt, and then also that we do not see any bulldozer bulldozing the people's property in those villages. Those innocent people, helpless women and children, if we receive a message, clear message, that nobody is touching that land, and nobody is giving the land of Biafrans to any Fulani, then we will hold our peace. Apart from that, believe me, Enugu State will witness war in the coming weeks. Thank you very much. And of course, this is going to be a lesson and a message to the Caliphate who may be planning to invade other parts of Biafra land. So everyone in diaspora is needed. Your support is needed to make sure we are not annihilated. We are not going to be annihilated from the surface of the earth. We will defend our land just like the Israel did. They have done it in the past. They are doing it presently, and they will still do it in the future. This is exactly how they want to annihilate us, and we must live up to expectation. And God positioned all of you in different parts of the world to make sure that at this particular point in time, you are waking up, raise up, and live up to expectation, supporting the defense and the liberation of your own people and your freedom. That is why God sent you to where you are today. The same thing God did to the Israelites, scattered them all over the world, for them to go and do exploitation, and they do exploit. They supported their own freedom, and today they are one of the most powerful countries in the world. That is the same reason God sent to all of you, different parts of the world, as a Biafran, to go and learn and bring back your experience, your expertise to support the Biafra liberation. And many of you are today in the government in exile. Many of you are today serving government in your different capacity in liaison offices across the world. So people in Israel, it is time for you to wake up. Those of you who have not joined this particular liberation today, you know this is the only hope you have. And those who have joined the IPOB in the past, and because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya, and for that reason, you fall back and say, okay, let us wait for Mazi Nnamdi. You are the most idiotic person on this planet. It means that you want all your suffering, all the contribution you have made in the past to go in vain. If you are not part of this struggle, believe me, everything you have done in the past have gone, with the thin air, because we are going to treat you just the same way we are going to treat those who never contributed $1 to this particular struggle, because we don't know you. So this is the movement that is restoring Biafra. And the earlier you queue and become, part of the liberation, the better for you. So I urge all of you today, not just people in Israel, but Biafrans all over the world, to wake up to know Nigeria has collapsed, and we must safeguard our people. We must defend our land to make sure we don't give any inch and cede any inch of Biafra territory to anybody. Thank you, and may God bless you. And thank you all for inviting me to Israel today. I'm here. I'm still in a journey, and I will be back soon. Thank you.
Oh,
Mbona ndegede. Ndewo.
Udu aka mmiri.
Ndewo.
No, no, no.
Ndewo.
Mazi, you can continue from there. The PM just delivered his speech.
Ndewo, our Prime Minister. Your words are always crystal clear. Whiter than white and whiter than snow. I'm calling on Mazi Ikechukwu Eke to make a speech and then also add to the breaking of the color. Because your hand was being raised up before, after you, then Jonathan Dike. Make it brief, please.
Mute yourself, please.
Okay.
Please, you are watching from another device. You don't need to open another device. Or leave only the Zoom on. Off any TV, any YouTube, any Facebook. Talk to us only from there, okay? Or mute yourself again.
Ekene m onye ọbụla. Sorry.
Put it off completely, please. Any device that is on, don't watch from any other place. Only the Zoom, we can hear you. That's the most important thing. Unmute yourself again, please.
Ọgbata obi ekene m onye ọbụla. Afa Maazị Ikechukwu.
Ndewo.
Ekene m onye ọbụla, ekene m ndị niile bịara ịbịa nọnyere ụmụ Israel tata. Ekene dịrị Chineke. A sị na ọ ga-adịrị gị mma. Ọ ga-adịrị ezinụlọ gị mma. Ọ ga-adịrị nwoke, ọ ga-adịrị nwaanyị mma. Unu ncha niile bịara si ka unu bịa nọnyere anyị. A sị na ọ ga-adịrị onye ọbụla mma n'aha Chukwu oke abịa m. Biko, in behalf of nwa m ebe a, ana m eji $50 ka m were wala na ọjị n'ụbọchị taa.
Thank you. Ndo.
Thank you very much.
Ndo.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please, Jonathan, unmute yourself, please.
Yeah. All hail Biafra.
Go ahead, Jonathan. We can hear you.
Biafra.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
The-
Please,
the
one person at a
Minister-
time. One person at a time.
Yeah.
Ndewo.
Yeah, Jonathan, I'm on line. The Prime Minister, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency, Mazi Simon Ekpa. You are most welcome to Biafra land, the Holy Land. Obatu de Wokanu Gangampi. Agono Namba, near Chamber. It's a big pleasure to have you in the Holy Land. We welcome you with your entire entourage. It's a big pleasure. For those that say that we don't have cola nuts here, please, I want to tell us that we have cola nuts. Cola nuts jupụtara everywhere na Israel. Abụọ na akwadoro ihe ọfụma, aka efu na akwadoro ọfụma. Ma na-eto ose na-adị. Prime Minister Biafra Republic Government in Exile, eji m ọjị n'aka ebe a, na-asị gị nnọọ na Holy Land. And dịka esi kwu na ọja dị ala Igbo, eji m ọjị a na-ekwu okwu si na ihe niile bụ ihe ibu n'obi, Biafra niile bụ n'obi na-achọ nwere onwe anyị na-achọ, ọ ga-abịa na mmezu n'aha Jizọs. Ala nsọ Israel, anyị nọ na ya taa, anyị ji ọjị a na-ekwu n'ihe niile anyị na-achọ bụ ihe dị mma, nwere onwe anyị na-achọ bụrụ ihe ọjọọ ka ọ bụ na anyị ga-enweta ya nweta ya n'ebe ọ dị ukwuu n'aha Jizọs.
Ise.
Anyị na-ekwu sị na anyị na-afụ etu prime minister si eje na mba ndị ọzọ dị iche iche. Israel agaghị adị iche. Israel nwere mmadụ. Israel nwere ndị odogwu. Israel nwere ndị gụrụ akwụkwọ ma ndị ga-alụ ọrụ niile na ga-alụ. Only that na nke a na dịka ọ daziri anyị mberede. Maybe because na ndị nọ n'isi nwere ka ọ bụ na ha bụ dị mgbe ọfụma. Mana etu ose na-adị, anyị na-asụ fọma iji wee bịa ala nsọ Israel ka ị ga-eji wee laa n'aha Jizọs. Anyị na-asị n'ihe ọbụla itinyere aka ebe ọbụla ijere ọfịs ọbụla ịkụrụ aka UN niile ma ndị na-ekweteburu bifo ha ga-ekwere ma na-ayọ gị bịa n'aha Jizọs. Anyị na-ekwukwa na ndị niile bụ ndị bịara n'ala Igbo bịara n'ala Biafra imegide ndị mmadụ na ha agaghị ala nke ndụ ha n'aha Jizọs.
Ha
agaghị eji ndụ ha wee ha ga-ala body bags n'aha Jizọs. It's a big pleasure. Ogologo aka agaghị adị na ụka mgbede mana o juru m afọ jụọ ndị Israel niile afọ you're coming, and I believe na after this definitely you will continue to visit Israel because we know that every month or every 2 weeks you always visit America. Israel is always ready. I believe that if there is any mistake we are encountering now, it's definitely going to be corrected because we know we have men. We have able-bodied men that are ready to do whatever it will take for this freedom to come. So on this note, on behalf of my very self and my family, who will welcome Prime Minister, the Biafra Republic Government in exile in the person of His Excellency, Mazi Simon Ekpa, with the sum of 100 Ejema. Thank you very much and welcome.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. If you please, you are co-host, you can on your camera and unmute at will, please.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
Ọbata obie. Anụ ganga na-epu nku.
Ndewo.
Nọ. Ụkwụ ijiri bi Israel nke ị ga-eji laga aka ya mma.
Ise.
Ile anyị fụla nka nọ n'ụzọ. Ịmana ife a na-eme n'Israel. Ịmana nsogbu adịrọ. Onye ọbụla awaala ọjị. Mụnwa na-ebunye gị, ọ nwere ife ndebe anyị na-akpọ nkwụ elu. Ana m enye gị nkwụ elu with $100. M ji $100 were na-ebunye gị nkwụ elu. Ọ bụghị ngwọ maazị, ọ bụghị ngwọ. Ọ nwere nke a na-akpọ ngwọ, nwee nke a na-akpọ nkwụ elu. Nkwụ elu ka mụnwa na-ebunye gị. With $100. No.
You are muted, sir. He's not hearing you. Please, those that are coming in, have it in mind that you can ask the PM any question. If there's any question, any concern, bring it here, ask the PM. We are in Israel. The PM will answer to every one of your questions. That difficult questions you have, bring it here. PM ga answer, Fancha. Thank you very much. Okay, Mazi, Alex, you are coming up now. Please unmute yourself and come up to the stage.
The Prime Minister of Biafra, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and I'm coming back again. I'm welcoming you again personally to the land of Israel and all your entourage, both all the reps and all the cabinet. Me and my family are using $100 to welcome you to the land of Holy Land. We say no. We got nakwa. Onye nwa ga-esokwe nakwa. Ihe ọbụla ị na-atinye aka gbasara Biafra aga nke ọma. ihe ọbụla ị na-atekwa aka gbasara ezinụlọ ga-aga nke ọma. Anyị ga-enweta Biafra na ngwụcha arọ a n'aha Jizọs onye nwe anyị. Amen.
Because okay, this time around, airline is disappointed when I go. Alex,
please, for those that need their camera on, put on your camera now, please. Put them on now. You need your camera on. Just go ahead right now and put it on. Thank you very much. And please raise your hands if you have any question for the Prime Minister or It is time for you to do that. Please, right here. We are in Israel. Every one of you in Israel, Tel Aviv, Eilat, what are the Jerusalem, Israel. And if you are joining us from the European countries, neighborhood in Israel, or those in the Middle East, PM Nonobon, you're all welcome right now. And Mazi Dennis, you are not here, but I think I've given you co-host. Can you access your device? And
hello, can you hear me?
Okay. Okay, can you put on your camera on that device so that I will spotlight you? Yes. Can you put on your camera on that device?
My camera is on already.
Where are you? Okay, somebody was raising their hand before. Owa. Owa, raise your hand again so that, okay. Owa special. Unmute yourself, please. Unmute yourself, please, Owa. Owa, stop clapping your hands. Just unmute yourself. How's it, Dennis? I can't see you. Dennis.
I'm having problem with my my system. My system kicked me out, and I'm using my hand.
Let's make do with your audio. Who are the people you want to bring up, or if they're going by your program? Can you please raise your hand? Who are special? I've given you the ability to unmute yourself, but you are not able to do that. Mazike Chuku. Samsung SM. Is that Mazike Chuku? Unmute yourself. Please speak up, Samsung SM. Unmute yourself again. You muted yourself. Speak up now.
Biafra.
Please, Charity, your camera. Go on, Mazike Chuku.
Okay, let me. Yeah, I'm coming. Let me on the camera.
On your camera. Okay. Right. Go ahead.
All hail Biafra. Our PM. Welcome to Israel. We thank God for today, and the God of Almighty have given us life today. Welcome to Israel. I on Israel here. I on Israel. I just made out Biafra struggle too much in Israel. From the first people to the second people. I know all the host struggle in the name of Israel. I dekene Chukwokike. Ego me kwara nwa urugwande ikanakwa esokwa ebekwa ha na Biafra struggle today.
Yes.
Are they who is it?
Chukwu biko me the camera ka isi gi na ọ na-etiti o. Mezie the camera ọfụma.
Okay.
Move your okay. Ekwela ka ọkọ tụọ gị again.
But okay like this.
Go ahead.
So in Israel here, I am a bumper. I am a movement. And I'm making the in a support line at this Israel. And you saw Israel before. Even Israel before, I did too much. I believe it. I didn't wish to. They find the protest here on the but because of system kidnap our leader, how can we match challenges? And after then, final as one, we can also one. That is Demolition Biafra. US, offered US actually for due to others getting to that place. I not to go, but at the end of the day, no account. It was that thing, no receipts. Adrian Joe has not under control. I know earlier, Bigins a global audit, or from audit kind of manner that I know that place where they go Demolition. Who in that place, people will have you. So, I know the brought to zone 2. That may pay another one and about zone 2. We are doing well. I need more woman, I not big government. But at the end of the day, because of Samuel Ekpa, has not support to Samuel Ekpa. For that, Amanga joined him. And almost any pattern as well too, all through more cash. Anya poor, may try to do other, to one other, who has a delegation. Canada Imago, I do Israel, which is autopilot. And since I when I almost getting to 2 years now, or 3 years now, I when I go for even in a government, the world only need to stop it there. I not believe I need to government. So up to now, I don't believe here. Today, I am on the final. So I make a legislative. I could make a legislative Biafra government in exile and go land. Texas and run up. I question I want to find it. I make a little. But for the reason, ego here. When I get it, audit, hand in hand with ego this guy is over 10,000 tons. He's almost 100,000 shekel. Over 100,000 shekel after their audit. But we go today, what you going to youth and then on Israel.
Hajia create awareness with the Ndi Irat. Okay, one day and over see Biafra Kahana Zon has not create awareness. You know what there?
Yeah, you are muted. Wait, let me.
I don't see on your
Yeah.
I don't know
And then they hold on. Please,
no awareness can they create is over Biafra.
Mazi, unmute yourself. Open your camera.
Yeah.
Mazi,
okay.
Yes, because you are co-host. So your camera is off. Forget on wire because you co-host. Or because unmute yourself again. PM Najuka.
Okay, I've muted myself.
Okay. Mazi, welcome.
Yeah.
The Samsung Mazi Keria Faga. Unmute your wogi. PM Najuka Droge. We need to put your name again because your name I don't have, but this Samsung I don't know for him.
Mazi Ike.
Mazi, can you continue?
But the question I brought us alone, or for everybody in Israel. Manding on Bebozo. Ihe na-eme abụrụ Biafra ka a na-azọ. Anyị nwekwara ike ọ bụrụ unu amarọ mana kpọrọkpọta agbagodi ihe ehi na asị na no awareness ka na-ekrete ọbụghọ Biafra ka a na-azọ because you can't give what you don't have.
Imaroki is fight in Nigeria. Where we put on the Biafra, Ndi Igbo and Ndi Otu ya from Nigeria. You can't do it. If you don't know how to do it, you don't know how to do it. He didn't day. He didn't day. He didn't no. If he didn't day, he didn't day. Oh yeah, continue, Mazi Ikechukwu.
Ikechukwu, please continue. Unmute yourself, Mazi Ikechukwu. I think he's having network challenge. Mazi Dennis, can you continue to support him until he recovers his network?
Okay. Mazi Ikechukwu was talking about. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, sir. You're good.
Okay. Mazi Ikechukwu was giving the narrative of how we started from zone 1 to zone 2. And then we ended up with the autopilot. Also, I was kicked out because I was supporting Simon Ekpa and the autopilot team. So we suffered the same fate together. And eventually we are here. Because we believe in the legacy of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, and then we never wanted to be in vain. So I hold on to Toyota that whatever it takes, that we are going to make sure that the suffering of our leader will never be in vain. Because he has always told us everything we needed to know. You always tell us to prepare for what is to happen. Prepare yourself for what is to happen.
Yes. And because just not to enough go kuno because chetakwa that na the reason enyere then when Simon Ekpa bụ agent of British government and Nigeria government. Chetakwa na ihe agwara unu then na Simon Ekpa bụ agent of Tinubu. Okwa ya na Nigeria na Nigeria trained me to come and fight IPOB. Yes. The same people now, ndị na-agwụ na ihe a na-agwụ na kita that without the politician, you can never get Biafra. Do you know why? The reason is that they know anyị going to ta and into anyị follow ta bụ for protest, bụ for ibu flag gawa na street. Anyị buzi egbe ọkwa egbe AK-47. Ihe buzi kita bụ LMG, GPMG, RPG, machine guns. Eji defend ala Igbo na ala ndị Biafra. Ndị politician agwazi ha si ha bịazie gwabazie na n'ọkwa na ha sozi n'ihe ha na-eme n'ọka egwu mmegoro ka a ga-esi kpọbata ha n'ihe ha na-eme. We are not kpọbatara anybody. Okay? It is either you come or you don't come. It is either you day or you didn't day. There,
not by force.
Yes. Sorry to interrupt you. There.
Can be.
So,
yeah, at
the end of the day, our leader has already prepared us for what is to come. And there was a time our leader said that even if everybody is gone and is remaining only one person, that person must continue. I want to tell you today that that prophecy has been fulfilled. Everybody, all of them that are very close to him, they have all disappeared. The one person stayed. That is Simon Ekpa. So that prophecy has been fulfilled. That even if it's only one person that is stays, that one person will fight on. So if you think about it now, all the people that are very, very close, whatever, very close in inverted comma, all of them, they're all gone. And only one person stays. That is Simon Ekpa. And then there's no way that we can allow the legacy of our leader to be in vain, because he has always told us to be prepared for what is to come. And that's what is to come is what is happening now.
Exactly.
And then we are prepared. We are prepared.
Rabbi, sorry to cut you off. One run them outside. One run them sorry bata.
And I heard the link. How about that now?
No na room ihe anu a. What bata ha? How we keep bata?
We cannot see them. We cannot see them.
Okay, Mazi, bam, bam, bam. Because when it shows up again, I'll bring them.
If they are looking for the link, they should get the link from our Twitter handles, or I don't know where else, or from their WhatsApp group. But Mazi, Rabbi, didn't you put the link on your WhatsApp?
Yes, yes, we shared it on our WhatsApp Telegram group where we have all the members.
Use it from there. Use it from there.
Okay, let me admit Pojuku. Admit him now.
So if you want to participate inside the Zoom, just raise your hands so that we'll see you and then open your microphone.
Yeah. Otherwise, the next item is to go to the updates of the donations for the visit of our Prime Minister. We have a donation from our members, and then we are going to call out their name and then the amount each person donated, while everybody is preparing himself for the question and answer session. But we go to updates first. Then after that, we go to question and answers, because we invited those people Monday when
before you go to the updates on the Israel family, somebody's hand is up. You can give him the time to speak. Then after that, so you can have your time.
Then 5. Please, can you unmute yourself? Unmute yourself and then show your face in the video so that we can see you.
Yes, Mazi Dennis, can you guys see me?
Yes, we can see you.
Yes, I see you. But go on.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you sincerely, Honorable Prime Minister. I thank you so much for your bravery, the heroic steps you've taken to help us, free us, basically, from this Zoo Republic. I just want to thank you and I appreciate you sincerely. Let me also appreciate my Mrs. Love, who actually here in America, she's fighting ceaselessly to make sure she has your back, 100% your interest. Miss Love, I covered that believe. And Mazi Ajere, thank you for what you do. We will appreciate, we will all remember. And of course, the rest of the brave men and women who taking the steps, to speak out, to help in Biafra defense. You guys have my respect. So as my Honorable Prime Minister, as you journey, you and your team, I pray God Almighty to give you grace.
Amen.
And as you finish your trip, journey mercies to all of you, okay?
Sure.
We are with you.
Sure.
And Kamji, so to support the effort, let me I do my monthly job, but let me do $500 here now.
Oh,
and,
wow.
So I'm going to do that, and whatever you need me to do at any point, Mrs. Love Akombo knows where to find me. I appreciate you guys truly, okay? I'm so grateful. And our children will never forget. Our great-grandchildren, our generation to come, the 4th generation will never forget our Honorable Prime Minister. Yes, as a very brave and dangerous man. So I just love danger.
I hope you are coming to Finland.
I'm going to make the effort. Yes, I'm putting in notices that can allow me to do so.
Great. We'll be expecting you there. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Rabbi, Rabbi is a little bit busy. Can you go ahead?
Yes. If in the case of any other person not raising hand, I call on Helen, the secretary, to do the update. Helen, if you are there, can you do the update, Helen?
Helen, can you please raise your hand if you're in the room so that we will get you on, please?
Okay, Maz Oliver. Maz Oliver, are you there?
Please, when he calls you, raise your hand so that we can pick you up, please. Helen or Oliver, please.
Helen, will you like you?
Yeah, Helen, unmute yourself. Is that Helen? Unmute yourself. Let's identify you.
Helen, unmute yourself and then speak and give the update.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Okay,
turn on your video if
Helen,
you
you can put on your camera if you're the one.
Turn on your camera if you
Okay.
can.
Yeah, I can. Good evening, everybody.
Good
A very
evening,
warm
Madam.
welcome to my PM. You are welcome to Israel. It's an honor to have you to grace our presence this evening. You have accomplished a lot within this short period of time. And to me, I believe God is with you. Because God is with you, nobody can be against you. We, the Biafrans in Israel, we are blessed to have you today. Though it has not been easy, but we are trying to support you. What you're doing is not a small man something. And for that, thank you for saying yes to God. You want God to use you. If not, you will have done like others. All these DOS, they are men like you, but they prefer to look the other way around. But in your own case, you did this sacrifice. I pray that Almighty God will continue to guide you, protect your family, and the people working with you, the team that are surrounded you, men and women, great men and women that are holding your hand the way Moses' hand was held in his own days, that made him to accomplish the purpose of God. I pray that God's blessings will be upon each and every one of them. Welcome, 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 welcome. Many of us wanted to support this your visitation. People tried. I have some name with me here. Our sister Wada Ifi. He supported with 1,000 shekel. Rep, ọkwa na shekel ka edeli ya na shekel ka mma na-akpọkwu ya na ọ bụrụ na ụfọdụ bụ na shekel, ụfọdụ bụ na dollar.
Udodi, you just convert dollar to shekel, then you measure some total. That's roughly always 350 or something, roughly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So followed by
350 shekel.
1,000 shekel, I think it should be $250.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then our rep, Rabbi Uzel.
You can make the announcement, and after the announcement, you can now tell us the total, and then the total can be converted to dollar or a Gemma equivalent. There.
Yes, you bring a total shekel and total dollar.
Yes.
Okay, so I will try to do that now. Our rep supported with 1,300 shekels. Then Israel never. Unmute yourself.
Allow everybody to check what to unmute themselves.
Thank you. So I was a kind of woman, you may want to go. do 400 shekels. Mazi Augustus, 500 shekels. Mwada Helen, 1,000 shekels. Mommy Anna, $50. Mazi Paul, $100. Mazi Obinwozo, $100. Mazi Nesho, $200. Mazi Julius, $100. Mazi Ifeanyi Onyekwere, 500 shekels. Mazi Onyekachi, $100. Mazi Raphael, $400. These are the names with me here. But I'm going to mention pasteles, and they believe I'm not one day, maybe in the now yesterday I made an emergency meeting. Ndị bịanụ wee nwee ike raise ya ndị na-ebe a ọ bụkwa na ndị isi ya enye na opportunity inwekwa ike wee nye aka enu ikwu ego one iji wee na-asọpọt total na anyị nwere ebe a kịta total ya anụ amara m ka nchere emechaa tata ka anyị mmekwu ebe a
mba kwuo ya ebe a kwuo ego ole shekel nọ ikwu ego ole dọla pụtara the total of shekels.
Okay. 3,000, 3,100, 4,200, 4,900, 5,100, 5,900. Shekels the 5,900. Then dollars the 200, 100, 500, 600, 600. Dollars the $650. Let's see and keep us less. So all Jackie $750. Mazi Jonathan Kukunkianon Koji. Anyway, Dan Rapuzia Maka ụfọdụ n'ime fa ndesizi ya da malụ ndị bụ ọjị ka ha wal na ndị bụ ordinary donation. Mana as of now, ihe anyị ji ebe a ihe edelede bụ 5,900 shekels and the $750. Thank you, sir.
Sister Helen, biko ka ị ghara ime mistake ndị wara ọjị dị iche nke a donation ịghọtago ndị pụtara ebe a ọjị ka ha wara like mụnwa jiri $100 were bute nkwụ ịghọtago ka ị ghara ime mistake, okay?
Ekwuru m nke a Maazị Alex si n'oji wee na-asọpọtụ na ya bịaziri nke a n'onwe ya ọ wabụla ọjị 50.
Okay.
Mesizi akwụkwọ 100 onye ka m ji add nye.
Yes,
yeah.
Thank you. All right, we have a hand up. Thank you, Helen. You are blessed. We have a hand up. Bazi Chukwu Emeka, please, can you unmute yourself?
All
help Biafra.
All right, Biafra. Please, can we see your face, please?
Put on your camera if you wish. Everyone that needs camera, put them on, please, if you wish. Mazi Chukwuemeka, do you want to put on your camera? Otherwise, you just go ahead.
Yeah, okay. My camera is on now.
Okay, thank you.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
My PM, welcome to Israel. I'm very, 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 very happy. Mazi IQ. Mgbe ihe niile na-eme n'Israel mee n'Israel. Meanwhile, before Nganiru first, eji m $100. Wal PM Moji, Mazi Simon.
Thank you.
Mgbe the name that time ndị DOS call protest eje na Kenneth's house in Israel. Ejem the protest. And before the protest, I challenged them because before I call other protest, onwe the media team onwe broadcast our PM make before we did Obama. ọ sị na ọkụ nọzi mbala n'ike na that program. Before ọgbaghara wee bido gbawa, and after the broadcast can the DOS call the protest. So I challenged them before the protest self. We pull a video down. So after the whole thing, onye mụ na ya na-alụ ọrụ ebe anyị na-alụ ọrụ there, a na-eme PM na-eme broadcast ọ na-announcecha countries ndị autopilot mepechego na-agụ mụ na ya na-alụ ọrụ na anyị nwere need ka Israel mepee dia own. So mụ na debate ya nsị na today eje that protest na enwe one madam amara m abịa ma ọ bụ n'Israel mgbe the whole thing na enwe one madam na mgbe anyị na-atawazi from protest na divide n'ime boss ndị DOS and ndị Simon Ekpa na enwe one woman na challenge kwewe na ọ nọ na side Simon Ekpa na abịa
Madam Ifi na akpọ m afa kpọọ Ifi afa. Yes.
Ka anyị chọwa nọmba Ifi emepe nke anyị. So the whole thing ihe niile ahụ mere nnọọ meche autopilot n'Israel na-agakwa. Anyị nọlụkwa otu anyị nọ na-monitorkwa because anyị makwa na DOS aka nọchakwa around. So I just chọọ ka nye obele brief history maka our PM na mgbe email maazị our leader interview Nnamdi Kanu ịgwali ya ma emewe peace mewiwe UN mewiwe niile mechi ọ bụ na o nwere isi bụ ihe eje war and ịnọkwa na live broadcast chi ya na ihe abụ number 1 ya esu ya o so n'ihe mee some of us like me nkwechili no Simon and ị na-eme ya na-emeti ya mma Chukwu ike abịa ma ya eme ebumnobi niile otu isi wee chụ ya otu maazị our leaders wee gụlụ data ọkụ gụ ya n'aka ihe agụ ya dulu anyị duba anyị na Biafra ekwu m ya na grupu anyị mgbe anyị bidoche na Simon leaders into Biafra bidoche autopilot group n'Israel ekwu m ya na the group and otu ahụ ka ọ ga-adị na pledge na meeting emergency meeting eme yesterday anọ m n'ụlọ ọrụ emenwure m ya mana esendel message na nke Madam Ifi na nke Aunty Ifi na WhatsApp ka adịa m na pledge pledge m $100 with $100 nji wee watch so enye m total of $200. Yeah, fireball.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's a hardcore there. That's a hardcore there. Helen, your hand is still up. Is it the former one or should we? You are co-host anyway, Helen. If that hand was the former one, just lower it. And okay, lower it.
Your hand is up.
He just finished. He's the one that just finished now. So
oh, okay.
Lower his hand. Okay. What is there any special program you still have to bring up, or are we waiting for questioners? Those are questions or those I want.
Yeah, now we're entering into question and answers, and then we urge everybody in the room, and then all the members to participate in a question and answer session. Ihe na-eme ijụọ ya itere kondo ozugbo people go on ọnọgide gbam tata answer all the questions itere kondo ọnọgide gbam. So we are now into question and answers. The people that entered the room newly, you can raise up your hand and make a speech, answer, ask a question.
And let me use this privilege to inform Biafrans worldwide on this particular platform and on this visit to Israel, that in the coming week, there is going to be a groundbreaking press briefing by the Biafra Prime Minister and our consultant, you know, on some of the diplomatic steps and legal steps the Biafra government in exile have taken so far. So this coming week, everybody should keep fingers crossed for this groundbreaking development. Thank you. The media team should get ready for a groundbreaking broadcast.
Yes,
wow.
Yes, so
ana m achọ ebe a na-eweli aka elu.
Onye dị ha,
And also,
emechekwe nke a ọdọ na-abịa.
I'll be making promises.
Hold on, let's hear the PM. Mute yourselves, please.
I'll be making promises about the Biafra satellite radio 97.5 FM. In this coming week also, we will see the radio taking over the entire former Akwa Ibom state. The entire one day, bam, the entire Akwa Ibom will be on Biafra radio 97.5 FM satellite radio. The entire Ebonyi state, former Ebonyi state, will be covered in one day. And then we move to the next state. They won.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Ify, do you want to ask a question? You were looking for how to raise your hand, if I'm not mistaken. Ify, are you there? Okay, was it Stella?
Yes,
Stella,
what's your question? Obi na-atọ m rekpọ mgbe ọbụla m hụrụ ọnụ ụtọ ya dị m ka anọ n'igwe. Ọ dị ka m nọ n'igwe ugbu a.
Mind your camera, mind your camera. Mind your camera.
Ọ dị ka m nọ n'igwe ugbu a. Ahapụgo m ala azụ wee bata n'ala Biafra. Ọ dị ka m nọ n'igwe ugbu a. Biafra dị ka m nọ n'igwe ugbu a. Ọ dị ka m nọ n'igwe ugbu a. Ahapụgo m ala azụ wee bata na Biafra. Ọ dị ka m nọ n'igwe ugbu a. We will enter Biafra land with thanksgiving in my mouth. We will enter Biafra land with praise. I will say, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice, for he has made me glad. He has made us glad. He has made us glad. I am so glad. I will rejoice, for he has made us glad.
Thank you. Thank
Udu
you.
afọ mmiri osimiri.
Thank you.
Anyị na-ekele unu niile, Pastor Van Ada dị ọra mma. Betty Flood, Ugo 247, Dr. Gina, Chichi, Ada Biafra, ma ndị mma ma ndị nna amaghị. Ikpere m nọ n'ala day and night, ana m ekpere unu ekpere na-asị Chineke nna onye kpọrọ n'okwu a ya hie unu aja, were ịdị mma na ahụ isi ike na-agọzi unu mgbe niile, wepụrụ na ihe iru uju na ihe ịta ikikere eze, na-ayọ Chineke dịka a ga-aga kọtụ echi ma ọ na wiki a ka awa dịda wee pụta bịazie makụ ọbata ozi obia si ya nwa mana ozi m ziri gị na ị gara ya ọfụma. Thank you all. I'm so proud. Ọbata obie eziokwu doro osimiri ahụ m nyere gị ya ọ ga-eserịrị eziokwu niile doro osimiri na ndụ gị ọsele gawa n'iru ụlọ ụjọ gawa n'iru mara ihe ọma ọ ga-emere anya gawa n'iru. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you. Thank you, Stella. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's a good one. All right, go ahead, Mazi Rabbi.
In the absence of other person raising hands, we stay in question and answers, and then after question and answers, the next program is the closing remarks by PM. Because we know that he has a lot of engagements. We don't intend to keep him much longer, so that he will attend to other pressing issues. So, in the absence of other things, and then if
we have a hand up, let's attend to this.
Okay, this is a love Biafra program in Nazareth, NYS admin. Okay, you can speak now.
Thank you, my people. Ndewo no more Biafra.
Thank you.
Yeah. First thing I will say, Chick Alexander, that G $500, Wari PM Oji.
Wow.
Has forwarded his receipt to me. He has paid the money. So Muwa will $50 and I support here.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, love. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mother Love. Okay, and looks like Ikechukwu was struggling to unmute before. Ikechukwu, when you unmute Omogi. Why do you normally find it difficult to unmute, Mazi Ikechukwu? Anyway,
give me this the thing that I'm using to put my phone.
Mute yourself, please.
Boy, right.
Every other person mute. Ify, you are co-host, so you should learn to mute yourself. You can unmute whenever you want to talk. Okay, thank you. Mazi Eze, go ahead.
Mazi, come on.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm enjoying the whole thing. You are welcome to Israel. Thank you so much. Is our another part of our family, and I'm so happy and so excited about today's meeting. I'm really enjoying the whole thing. I'm happy that we are taking over all the whole world. Our brothers from all over, that they are coming together, and we are doing this together, and we are going home together. Thank you so much for this. I'm supporting what Israel is doing with $50. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi Eze. Maziede, thank you. Nature.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nature, your hand was up before. What happened? You lowered it. Can you unmute yourself and come up? And then so that we can hand you the camera also. Nature. Okay. Start your camera if you want. Where is Nature?
As a Nature, unmute yourself.
As Nature, unmute yourself.
Hello.
You can start your camera if you want. Go ahead.
Okay. Question m na-aga alụ onye isi anyị prime minista anyị. Maazị Simon onye isi, biko m chọrọ ka m jụọ biko onwe ka is there any way or any advice about our liaison office ka m si eju because I'm like ihe ọbụla na-eme because I believe m na ịbụ onye ya bụ if we start something adị egbu oge we move it fast because our orientation nju emalụ gị bụ ihe a. This is what I know you ịbụ onwe ike ndị a prepare ime ihe 10 years go na eme ya in 2 years and I believe in that so much. So biko m na-achọ any advice even from your reps anybody ka anyị ga-esi move our Israeli liaison office very fast so that ka anyị nọ up to stages ebe ndị ọzọ nọ. Thank you, sir. Ọ ya bụ ya
onwe any advice ị nwere ga-abụ rocket na in the name of moving forward, you bring it to the table of the people in the leadership, the liaison, and present it to them how the thing ga-abụ rocket will move forward. They will adopt it. Even a Henry adopt it, contact me.
You said to that. Okay, sir. So
so just go ahead and do it. I'm on a channel now, so Chaho could be the advice. 5 million contact ZPM. Thank you. Please, I hope somebody's not lowering the hands of people here. If you are co-host, please, you are not co-host to lower people's hands. I see hands up, suddenly I see them disappear. Please.
Sister Helen.
Helen, go ahead and unmute yourself.
So we are now on closing remarks from members. Then after that, Prime Minister will.
I think it will be very important that I receive. I want tough questions because those people who have not joined you people yet, I want to, if anybody knows the core ones, those core Nigeria Limited, that thing they would normally say in their meeting to deceive people. Let them come here. Any question at all?
Mazi Yaga just again.
We will allow the person to ask that question 6 minutes, 5, even 10 minutes. I'm ready because enough is enough. So anybody that has something to that is bothering him about me or about this struggle should come forward. This is an opportunity. Ask your question. Any question at all. No question is a wrong question. They won.
Ndewo sir, onwe mmadụ na-abụ ndị tinye udo na-eme donation. Nya ka nchọ ka mkpọpụtakwa ha. Emmanuel o nyere $100. Ya na Sister Stella $50.
Ndewo.
Ndewo.
So having heard the PM, I don't think people should delay again. Come up with those questions, come up with those questions right now, and the PM is here to answer the questions.
Okay, Mazi. Can you ajụjụ anụnwa? Like Mazi Simon ajụjụ a na-agara ngụnwa. Like otu anyị nọ na-atụ ego na struggle na-atụ ego. What of those people fụchara ife anyị na-eme were anyị asị ndị na-amaghị ife anyị na-eme? Ọ bụrụ na Biafra bịa ka ihe a ga-eme ndị dị otu a.
Biafra bịa mgbe
Emana, we have been saying now, many times that I get where law, where measures, where policies that will put them in second-class citizens. I'm telling you the fact. There is no two ways. The only best way to describe and answer this question is put them in second-class citizens. I'm telling you the fact. Second-class citizen is not a crime against any law anywhere in the world. Second-class citizen in the sense that the system will make sure we differentiate them from the people that have supported the liberation of Biafra. And many nations have done it. In fact, this Finland where everybody is talking about, we have classes of people. We have the citizens of Finland, and then we have people who are not citizens. And the right you enjoy as a citizen is different from the right you enjoy as a residence holder. The same thing is in South Korea. You know, when these criminals were analyzing this thing, they say anybody who is not a Biafra, we wanted to say North Korea. I'm not talking about North Korea. I'm talking about South Korea. South Korea. South Korea, the people that did not join the freedom fighting of South Korea don't have their citizenship. Even if you are born there, it is there in record. So Biafra will adopt even more stringent measures. You know, when they hear these stringent measures, they are not bara. Stringent measures. Either I hear one of them was making program stringent. Stringent measures. You can imagine stringent. So it is. We are going to adopt. Of course, it is going to be based on law. Everything is going to be based on law. Our law constitution will be supreme. Because any country without law and constitution has failed. That is the example of Nigeria today. So we must make sure that our constitution is supreme. And so the policy, the constitution of Biafra will make it possible for those who have not supported this freedom to be regarded as second class. The second class is going to be systematically achieved in a way that even now in the Biafra government, for example, we have different classes of ID card. You have noticed that, right? You may not understand what those classes of ID card means. But wait until the independence of Biafra. You will understand. So there are classes of national identification card of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Immediately you present that card to any authority in Biafra land when Biafra has become an independent state. Or just present your card, we will know who you are. And of course, those who are getting different categories of card, their card may be upgraded later on before the restoration and defense of Biafra land, and they become the normal. But those who will get the ID card after that, we are keeping this record. So once you have that card, the categories of your card will determine your support for the Biafra struggle, and there are many things that you can never benefit. I am telling you, but we cannot deny you the citizens of Biafra, okay? But there are benefits you can never get for those who have never supported Biafra. And those who are very rich, who may not even need that benefit, we also design a policy targeting them, the rich ones. The tax. Hey, Chineke God. You got tax, it will even be better for you to be poor. I am telling you the fact. If you make 1,000, you will pay tax 900. That is going to be condition. This is market. It is going to go down in history because we are the power. We are the government. We people are the one that give the government this power, and the people will decide. And the people have suffered. So if all this e-money, them, all this one, they better go out and go to North and stay. You know, I have said this several times. When they say Samanepa is bad, Samanepa is this, I have never killed anybody, including those who put bounty on me. They are all alive. I have the capacity. I have never touched anybody. And that is not my problem. Anybody who tells you Samanepa is doing this, doing that, tell them, those people who were looking for Samanepa head or Samanepa to kill them, are they still not alive? Have I gone after them? I have not gone after any of them. They are still alive today. All of them are bouncing in Biafra land. They are going to their families. Everybody is seeing them. They placed $500,000 bounty on me. I have never touched any of them. And I will not. Because it is going to be an evidence that I have not ordered the killing of any Biafran. But I know as I'm saying it now, not tomorrow now, they will go and kill one of them. They say, oh, it is one of them who ordered the bounty on Simon Ekpa. Save this particular broadcast so that when the time comes, you are going to bring it to, because they are going to kill one of them now to say, you see, he's one of those who placed bounty on him. I have not touched any of them. I will not touch any of them. My focus is not on all those people. They are useless people. They are not, they don't, they are not even a problem, a threat to what we're doing. The people who focus are those who carry gun and weapons to come to Biafra and kill our people. These are the people who legitimize them, making sure that we weaken the Nigeria state within Biafra land. This is our focus. Our focus are not ordinary bloody civilian criminals who just place bounty on Simon Ekpa. So I know what I'm doing. So when they will tell you Simon Ekpa is this and that, tell them Simon Ekpa is this and that. Why have he not ordered killing of those who placed bounty on him, who wanted him dead? They are still alive, all of them till today. So I have not touched any of them, and I will not touch any of them. And so what I'm trying to say is that those people that are yet to support the struggle, believe me, we have policies that will handle them. And just like I explained now, it's going to be very, very stringent for them.
Yeah, we now have Anna. Anna, unmute yourself. We need more questions, please. All those big questions where they ask for backyard, can I come here and there? Well, Anna, over to you, please. Well, Anna, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah,
Biko achon kanjoe Biafra bia ndị arụmajiri a kpokpoju our land anyị na fa ga-ebi.
The question, this one is just you want to ask question. How can you ask this kind of question? We are not going to give any breathing space to any Amajiri in our land. That is number one. But this is not. This shouldn't be part of the question here. I want more. I want a question that is not about Amajiri and all that. Everybody knows that Amajiri cannot be part of us.
And the mom in a call like in that your boy your monage.
Na oya me age bokwa ndi ba yo. Abokwa ndị ahụ kpuchiri ihu na abokwa ndị na-ekpuchi ihu n'Imo steeti sị na oya ma age. Abokwa oya ka maga oya nke aga ha bụkwa oya ma ha. Oh, I send the message. Na jikwa wee bụrụ mama ya jikwa wee bụrụ onye Hausa na anyanwa jikwa wee bụrụ onye Igbo nka na m ka ya ga-esi weta votu mgbachi ya nkịtị ọsị ọkwa na mebelieve ya ọkwa na mebelieve ya ka ya sendịzialị m message with language oyo mụ aga ahụ language ahụ ya dago ọsịkwa ya nkịtị ha na-achịtụ votu ha na-atụ votu ha na-atụ votu maybe on a watch, maybe he's watching now.
Okay, thank you, Anna. We go to Helen. Helen, unmute yourself. Those that need their cameras on may start their cameras now. If you need your cameras on, you may start it now, please. Start your cameras. Helen, over to you. Your hand is up.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. My PM, my question goes like this. You know, now in Nigeria, I don't know if they had anything or if they have any plans. I heard that in the north, they are now hoarding food maybe they are storing for future, or maybe because they heard we are going to have Biafra. In my mind, when I had something like that, I will start thinking maybe if we declare Biafra, is there going to be a war? But my question to you is this: do we have any measures for us to increase our food production in Biafra land? I don't know, but my mind is telling me that we need to do something about this. Maybe they are planning something. Our enemies are planning something.
Please, it is not now. You are going to be talking about food production. Our food production have increased already. The reason for the increase of food production is because Fulani no longer attack our farmers. So people are farming. Everywhere in Biafra land is fertile. And there is food today in Biafra land. There is nobody now anywhere in Biafra land, including in also one. I will tell you that they don't have food because Fulani is attacking them. That is not happening anymore. Although Enugu State Governor is trying to create that particular scene, but we're not going to allow him to. Enugu, when I go hear story for Enugu, you see Enugu, this Mba, he will never sleep again. So, anybody talking about food should just don't listen. We have food. We have the Biafra people are farming, and there is no interruption in the farming. So farming is not our problem. Food is not our problem. We have surplus food. We are able to produce food now because there is no attack anywhere. Unlike before, where you see them attacking even ordinary hostel, they attack hostel. We see how they attack hostel in Anambra State 3 years or 4 years ago. It's not happening again. Because if it happened, even this one that happened in Enugu, everybody knows the history of that place. They have sabotaged the Biafra Liberation Army. Constant sabotage. And because of the mind and the heart we have for our people, because there are still people who don't sabotage there. So we cannot just leave because of those sabotaging, and we allow those people who are part of what we're doing to be killed and then die and stuff like that without having somebody defending them. We will still send the Biafra Liberation Army there several times. They sabotage several. Even this last one, they sabotage. We are still going to send again. I'm ready to send even 20 times. In fact, we are ready to send the Biafra Liberation Army to those places that are sabotaging them even 100 times again until we get it right. That is the way to go. We don't give up just because they sabotage and then we are going to go back there. We'll go back there again 100, in fact, even 1,000 times until we get it right. That is the way we are going. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ellen. Biafrans in Israel. Ordinarily, someone would have loved to know if you people are the ones the Prime Minister is using to create the allegiance with the Israeli IDF, where he gets all his weapons to fight one Nigeria. Bring in big questions of this kind so that it will clarify those efulefus. iPhone Spark 15. iPhone Spark 15. Unmute yourself, please.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Prime Minister. I'm trying to turn my camera back up. Anyway, it's not. Good evening,
Yeah,
Prime Minister. Okay. Prime Minister, you're doing a great job. My question I want to ask you is about, you know, some time ago you told us, you made it known to us that some of those people who have been calling for your head have written to you for forgiveness. The same way, my question is the same way they have written to you and you did said, who are you? Who am I not to forgive? So my question is, since all that time that they have asked for forgiveness, have they communicated back to you, or have you seen anywhere that any of them is supporting our struggle if they have made a turnaround?
I am not communicating with anybody, and I'm not ready to communicate with anybody. Whoever wants to support our struggle should go to the Biafra de facto government and contribute their quota there.
Okay.
We have a government, a fully functional government in the homeland.
Yes. Okay.
And also, let me also make this particular revelation.
Okay.
Iwanyanwu has been struggling to communicate us, and we are not ready to talk to him.
Okay.
So only when they have publicly acknowledged that they want to support Biafra, I will give audience to them. Apart from that, what we are doing now is to pursue the recognition of Biafra, and then also to make sure that Biafra, the world, those world powers understand that the only legitimate representative of the Biafra people are the Biafra government in exile. That's all. That's where we are now. And the matter of days, that particular thing will start happening.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that sounds good. That's a good question. Answer. Thank you so much for all what you do. We're really behind you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Anedo. Anedo, over to you. Unmute yourself. You may start your camera. Anyone that needs camera can start camera now.
Hello, am I coming clear?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, no verse, 1 minute. There's one Isaac Carlo that came in. I'm very curious. And Isaac Carlo, if you want to ask a question, pick on the microphone. No? I'm thinking if it's the Isaac Carlo of Finland. Isaac Carlo, pick the microphone and ask question. We're already here. Thank you, my son. I'm sorry for that. Go ahead.
It's okay. Anedo, over to you.
Okay, Mazinde, welcome to Israel. Please, Maz, my question is this, is this is any question? How can you answer? So, ajụjụ m Maazị, ọ na-declare Biafra na December. Now, number one question, but I emechie. And again, will any agreement with any airline, I'm going to use our ID card whenever I go declare Biafra. I need na diaspora here. No, ndị Juno, nwere ike iji ID card ya wee baa Biafra land.
Thank you very much. It looks like some of you are not actually following. The declaration of the restoration of Biafra on the 2nd of December. After that declaration, we are going to intensify the defense and the guerrilla warfare in Biafra land to as long as possible. That's where we are. So it is not the declaration we are making now is not a conventional warfare declaration. There is difference between a conventional warfare declaration and a declaration to restore an independent nation followed by a guerrilla warfare. Okay, now we are already in guerrilla warfare, defending our land against them, against the killers and against terrorists. So what we're going to do is from 2nd of December, we intensify it with the document and the consent of the Biafra people by the result of the self-referendum voting, which we are going to announce in Finland. So after that, we will now have that particular power, depending on numbers of millions of Biafrans that have given us this right. Because now what we are doing now is just a presumption claim. Biafrans are supporting this Biafra, So we are making this claim. We don't have any concrete document anywhere. So that document in December 2nd will be the first document that we have ever had. And that document will show numbers of voters, numbers of Biafrans that have participated in the self-referendum, even with the disenfranchisement of the voting. So if we record a reasonable numbers of millions of voters, then we have that right to make that declaration. That means that they gave us their signatures and the right to declare the restoration of independence of Biafra. Then we start defending the Biafra by making sure we continue to intensify the legitimization of Nigeria. So we are going to take the legitimization to the next level by entering barracks, by entering government houses. You don't expect us to go and, you see, I want everybody to understand this particular mechanism we are using. We are not stupid. We're not going to do what they did in Congo. Somebody come from America and carry a few people, go to government house or presidential lodge and start parading themselves there. That is complete rubbish. We don't do that. We are not going to take over any facility within the Biafra territory, without having adequate defense from both air defense and land defense. Okay? So, and you people are asking too much question, because this question I will continue to explain until I explain something I don't need to explain. So you people are, when I make a comment, you should be able to grab what I'm trying to do and what we are doing. So you cannot be asking this kind of question when we have explained it several times, and you want me to go deep into explaining how this particular thing is going to happen. But the only thing I'm going to say here is that, look, after 2nd of December, we will intensify the delegitimization of Nigeria. And that delegitimization of Nigeria will follow with a ruthless guerrilla warfare. And because we have the backing, documented backing of Biafrans. That documented backing is after the result has been called, the people that have come to Finland as delegate will append their signature. There is no other document that is going to override this particular document I'm talking about. The result of the voting, the signature of the delegate, because everybody coming to Finland is coming as a delegate. Okay? The signature of the delegate, then we have a document, generally just like America did it in the 17th century. America declaring independent, they have only 53% sign the document. We are going to have 1,000 people in Finland to sign their document to affirm this result of the self-referendum that is ongoing now. So and believe me, it is going to be in the confines of the international law. We know what we're doing. We are not going to do like every other person have done it in the past. We are designing the way to free our people in our own way, because Nigeria is a very complex country that needed a complex solution. And we have found that complex solution, and we are following it that way. Allow them to laugh at you for following what we are doing. Believe me, after 2nd of December, those people that are laughing at you will cry. That's my promise. Ndewo.
Mazi, ndewo. Ịgwa eziokwu Mazi, ọkwefula ajụjụ a only watch if na mbata late here. All some fools send the vote, how to vote. One when I do my ajụjụ a, most of you email explain na ka ngwala ha. I cannot doubt we gwa ha na mabata today ni Israel. Ana ma ajụjụ a. Even oge ntọrọ bata na akpọrọ ha na phone. Agwara ha sị na ma ajụjụ a, so ha gee ntị ka n'ihe ya aza. N'onye ka nji wee jụọ ajụ ebe esiri onwe onye ti na onye ọ na-achọrọ ịjụ nụ sị jụọ.
Udodi. And if you listen to some of them, like I was listening to one of the idiots the other day, somebody was asking him, the Donbass people in Ukraine conducted self-referendum backed by Russia. And the person don't want to hear that particular story. Okay? They don't want to hear it. You don't expect us in this particular age, in this global village, to do things just like other people have done in the past. They will make reference to Mandela. They tell you Gandhi. They tell you this one. Who is Gandhi? Is not a human being. I want to be the Gandhi of Biafra. I want to be the Mandela of Biafra. I want to design a way for Biafra to exit Nigeria. So I am going to be after this Biafra struggle this year, preceding and then going forward, they are going to use Simon Ekpa of Biafra to give example. That is what I'm looking for, not what Mandela did or what Gandhi did. Gandhi did it in the centuries many years ago. Mandela did it 1990, whatever, many years ago. We are not going to do the same thing. We are completely different people with different problems, okay? We have now understand our own problem. We have designed the solution that will work for us. So the solution that work for other people will never work for us. And when you hear them tell you, Mandela did not run away from South Africa, but he was in prison. You think that if Mandela know that he was going to be kidnapped and arrested and put in prison for 27 years, he will be there and waiting for them to take him for 27. He's not going to be waiting. He will run away. Okay? The same thing happened. The Uhuru of Kenya, he was seeking asylum in Enugu. He was in Enugu. This Kenya people, the leader, Kenyatta, was in Enugu. In fact, the Enugu, the place was named after him, Kenyatta Street. If some of you may understand, may know that there is a street in Enugu called Kenyatta Street or Kenyatta area. So it was named after that man. So we cannot do the same thing like them. We have our own problem, and we have identified the solution to our problem, and we're applying it. So nobody should expect me to do like Mandela. I'm not Mandela. I'm not a Gandhi. During the Gandhi time, the world was not a global village. Now, world is a global village. You can be in Canada and be in Saudi Arabia at the same time. It was not like that during Gandhi time. So we are utilizing this innovation that the world has brought to our table. We cannot just go back to the Stone Age, to analog age of Mandela, and analog age of Gandhi. And then also Nigeria did not give us a level playing ground to compete with them, to show who the people are supporting. If you go to Nigeria to do that, they kill you. So what do? We utilize this particular global village and innovation that the world has brought to our table, and we're using it very well. So why are they angry? Why are they angry that Simon Ekpa is in Finland? They say Simon Ekpa must come to Nigeria. Are they not aware that we are in global village? Or should I become a nomadic person like them to come to Nigeria physically before they know that we are in a global? I am in a global village. I have accepted civilization. They are not accepting civilization. They are nomadic. They are eradicating it. So I'm not surprised when you hear them say, come to Nigeria before they can listen to you. Why must I come to Nigeria when they are ordering, when people can be in Nigeria and order goods from China? Without traveling to China. That is what global village have to offer. You don't need to travel. Some people can be in Nigeria and order cars from America, and they will bring the car to him in Nigeria. That is a global village. And we are taking that advantage. It was not like that during Mandela. It was not like that during Gandhi. And this is what we're going to. So my knowledge should not be what they are going to. If they don't understand my knowledge, it's not my problem. They should go and upgrade themselves to live in the present world. I'm living in the present world. I'm not living as a nomadic person. I'm an educated person, civilized person, and I'm living in a civilized world. Finland is a very innovative country. They live 10 years ahead of other countries. So my people, when you hear them say these things, just ignore them because these are idiots. Don't allow them to bring you down to their level and beat you with their experience. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. We need more hands up for questions. And donations are also open. Support Israel, support Israel, support the town hall meeting in Israel. The floor is open for your support, and your questions are all welcome. The PM is here in a town hall meeting. A town hall meeting is supposed to be where you throw in your doubt and questions and things bothering you so that your PM can clarify you on what you need to know. Don't make it a quiet one. Make it interactive. The PM has time for you today. Even if you're not from Biafra Lizen, Israel, you may ask your questions. You may as well support Israel. Do everything. Remember that Israel is our own. Okay. It seems nobody have questions. It seems the Prime Minister's speech had clarified many things you all had wanted to know. So, Mazi Dennis. Okay, there is one hand up now. Obi Francis. Obi Francis, unmute yourself. You may start your camera if you so wish.
Yes. Am I coming out clear?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I'm coming out clear.
Yes, Pierre, what is that? Pierre, what for you? Oh, you see, I love Waka, God bless you, Pa.
If you can, please, can you on your camera if you can?
Okay. I don't have much question, but okay. After
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yes, yeah. What you see, what is that? One is so happy because I have a update to get out Twitter. Shout out to our men, our gallant men. Those men, if I don't see go far, Pa, may God bless you and bless them too. Yes. My purpose can connect because of the reason. Biafra is a all spiritual thing. No, so I never study. I why I work with me. Never more with the you see. God. So always I was so happy. I was so happy. I believe in this year and I am where Biafra. Oh, see, I was wondering on who's a TNAZ. My Biafra, Biafra. And again, as from Kankan, our people in the de facto government at home, they are doing wonderful, very well. And all of you, Obney, Kabaro joining the de facto government at home, Kabaro join here because this is the real time. This is the real time. And I believe now Abakon when you come on along, or I walk off for more. So as you can see, God Almighty is telling Madriga Simon Ekpa. Izuzu Awagi Karat, Izu yourself a quaggy, or uncle Dogunadre, Micho Talapiagi, Chok Karate, Awa, Chok test, Delgis test. You see, they're over. God bless you. I believe in you. I believe in you. I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna even. I'm not gonna go. Thank you so much. May God bless you. God bless you. One of my brother promised him something. Or some that now where Biafra ko Jimelomia. So I'm met like I went Biafra Camelomia. So I believe we not gonna be this year, not next year. This year, after December 2nd. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Onyemechi Prosper. Onyemechi Prosper, unmute yourself. Over to you. You may start your camera if you want.
Okay. No, I'm in the zoo. There we don't have light. I'm inside darkness right now. I hope I'm coming out right. I'm clear. So greetings to
right on. Can hear you.
Greetings to all of you. And my special greetings goes to our Prime Minister, the Obatobie. But I call him Obatobie. That's what I greetings to you, sir. So my question that I want to ask, by December 2nd, when Biafra will be declared, how our border is going to be? I mean our border, the land borders, the borders in the bushes, Biafra is very large. So how are we going to mount these borders to make sure that the zoo will not continue marching down their soldiers down to Biafra land? Thank you, sir. That's my question.
I have addressed this question. I have addressed this question from Anedo, from Ireland. I said after the declaration, we will intensify the guerrilla warfare. I have answered that particular question. So you don't expect us to, we are not going into conventional warfare. If you go into conventional warfare, that is when you're going to be expecting borders to be sealed. That's when you're going to be expecting a no-fly zone area. That's when we'll be expecting all those kind of things. But we are not going into conventional warfare. And I want this particular thing to be very, very clear. Not after 2nd of December now. You will see that OBs have been neutralized. You will say, oh, border is still open. You will see that people are still using Naira. You say, oh, where is your Biafra money? No. We are going to intensify the guerrilla warfare against the terrorist state of Nigeria, delegitimizing them, taking over barracks, taking over government houses. It is not our when we go to government house, we take over and stand there. No, we're not going to do that. We are going to make sure we crash and reduce and delegitimize Nigeria by making sure that no military will walk freely in Biafra land. No police representing Nigeria will walk freely in Biafra land. No governor will be running around the street in Biafra land freely like now. So what you see that is happening now will be times 1,000. That's where we are going. And we are preparing for it. So I just want everybody to know that. And with this, it does not matter how long it is going to take. Even if it's going to take 1 year until the international community will step in and provide the solution. The solution is either to recognize the referendum we are conducting now or organize their own referendum. We are compelling them to do this by the action that we follow after 2nd of December. So I want everyone to understand this thing very clearly, where we are going and what we are doing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, my PN. God bless you, sir.
There we.
Thank you, Yemechi. We need more questions. We need more hands up. We need more support. We need more questions. We need more support. We need more questions. We need more support. All right. In the absence of one, Mazi Dennis, over to you.
Thank you so much, Prime Minister, for making our time to visit Israel. We appreciate your time, and we are very grateful and privileged to hear from you, to have you come. Some of our members have raised some important issues, especially about the liaison office in Israel. It's very much ongoing, and by the grace of Hashem, you will have to come to Israel again for inauguration. But it's going to be a remarkable event, which we're going to involve a lot of our host nation, going to involve a lot of friends who will come to help us to unveil. It's going to be, we don't have a specific time, but the project is ongoing, and then we are steadfast on it because it's very, very essential. It's on top of our program. We are on top of it. So by the grace of Hashem, very soon you will have to make another visit to us for the inauguration of our liaison office. We are very grateful to all the people who have participated in this town hall meeting, people from America and all over the whole world. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, and we say thank you very much. And then Hashem will bless you, those who have donated willingly from their heart. Hashem will not let your purse to be dry. It's going to replenish your pocket tenfold. Before the Prime Minister will do the closing remarks, I would like Eunice Uchechi, who is raising hands, to please take the mic, because once the Prime Minister has made the closing remarks, we're not going to entertain any more questions. Please. Eunice?
Okay, we have one hand up here. Eunice Uchechi, unmute yourself.
Yes, thank you. Am I being heard?
Yeah.
Hello?
Bring your camera a little bit low so that we can see you.
Hello?
Yeah, we are hearing you.
We can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I am sorry, I'm just joining the Zoom now. Not quite long came back from church, and I heard some of the words of our Prime Minister, and yeah, so thank you very much. I said I must support Israel because my son's name is Israel, and that name is so dear to my heart. Yeah, thank you all so much. And thank you, our able Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. I am so angry because Twitter X they locked my account for a week, and I think I have 4 more days to come back, and it's really hurting me, but I will come back in full force. Thank you very much for all you do for us, Prime Minister. Everything that is what you are. Odogu, Obatobie. God bless you, sir. We appreciate you. So on behalf of my son Israel, I want to support Israel, the land of Israel, with $100. And I want to also say a shout out to our brother Solomon. Brother Solomon, if you're hearing my voice, I thank you for all you're doing. Continue your good works, Israel. God bless you. Thank you, Israel. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, United. Thank you. Thank you. And we have United States of Biafra. United States of Biafra, unmute yourself. United States of Biafra, over to you.
Good evening, Prime Minister and the Cabinet and everyone in the Zoom or Biafrans. I want to, first of all, felicitate with our people in Israel. I want to congratulate you on your tour with our Prime Minister. And Prime Minister, please, I am so happy seeing you, hearing from you. Your words bring a lot of strength and assurance and hope to us. Continue to do what you're doing, and may the Lord be with you, protect you, continue to guide you, provide wisdom and direction. And I also want to assure you that those of us down here, we are following and we are paying attention, and we're doing what we can do in our little corners to see that this journey we have embarked on, we are going to emerge victorious. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel while we keep our eyes on the rising sun. Thank you very much, sir. It's always a pleasure watching you every time and hearing from you. I'm learning so much from you and also challenged also. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Deo.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, United States of Biafra. Who else is there? Yeah, we still have another.
Ilumudio Odinaka.
Ilumudio, over to you.
Yes, I greet everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, right on. We can hear you.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, all the ministers in the house. Good evening, my dear. Obatobi. Ekukumabulu Python. I don't know Python. Naga Bakwali.
Python Amurugo.
Ochiwo Cable. Ochiwo. My hope, I'm hoping on a took was someone to hope. In your post to a Jano position, they could develop till declare Biafra. And I'm going out to move. Because Dika 2061, I get declared December on the 2nd of I get declared Biafra on the 2nd of December. Cause it line you have on Europe with the youth of Biafra non Europe couldn't find any. When we say Dika, maybe I knew one when I would believe. Maybe Naiga I jump back to Biafra land. I can't go your answers to people that now that now. The time ogelu. Maybe open our own say I know I'm become more like can support because I can let me just go straight. Like now this our forces now. And they may face election like by height. Like Biafra sending now for all these our soldiers in now for say their height now to go. Their height was the cause. So I'm not too tall. So more and like can no good one force. KTM train yam because now I'm only go soldier. What I go now? He train them. He train them quite me because more like a guy protect our country in any way. What I go? If everything I don't under because I believe in your government 100%. In fact, 101. What I'm not. Because I'm a nigga who go to the youth of Biafrans, no matter the language, no matter the tribes. What I go? Because I believe in your government. So I'm change or by education. Yabu marriage akwụkwọ. Yabu by certificate. Imalungu police, only one certificate, some kind of level of education. Imam Bayan and force. Or
by education, we are going to educate you and educate you with whatever we want you to be. So it is not about what you are today or whatever you have acquired in Nigeria. Nigeria doesn't have any education. So it has nothing to do with education. It has to do with who you are, your ability to learn, which is the quality of every Biafran. So exactly. We are not looking for education here. What we are looking for is you, healthy person, able-bodied Biafran, and you are good to go. We will teach you what we want you to learn. There.
Exactly, my PM. That is why I love it, because all your day your hair, Baba. You too much. India program they did not do my education. Nigeria, even that name Nigeria, may go me in Europe, from Italy to France, from France to Spain. I'm imagine upon a Loki. Manodo, the only hope now is you. And Anabu that the kind of Hamadika was supreme leader. But Abu now say, holy Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. And he has a Fuzian cake as a savior. 290 men.
He is still the same. He is still the same as Nnamdi Kanu.
So my wife and not, because you say we should go and listen to the bring the new dimension. Yeah, but I am not a savior. In case as a or this couple maybe as in it is all cool. Jamaica. I always guess it. Yeah, but no, because Mama home I'm home cook. I always kiss it. What I go, checkmate. That man in the soldier. Exactly now, because someone can say to come and live with soldier. Yeah.
Kedu osisi wee mee ọwara agwọ owe no agwọ nke ọzọ kedu afọ onye ga adigo
I know Spanish rival in the house. I'm a one in the Kuma Manchester. People in the house can know of that, but because Odogu is okay. Adim lawyer. Odogu. I appreciate you so much. One feel like this, sometimes or they can maybe apatoyi na awon mi gwa iju ya ajuju apatoyi na awon mi gwa iju gwa yoku mana no mi fe na for because the day where we see you live I've got be nanga agbo to the white pants straight no is one more kwega fem e wata go na
gi wakwuru okwu na that audio
mu anna
ide ke god na this guy
mu anna
can I get save contact onya
mu anna
Sonny, Sarafe, please get contact of this guy.
If you not buy Sonny, if you not buy,
get his contact.
Try your
number immediately. Plus 39.
No,
get plus 39.
Okay.
So good to see you. I want to have your contact. There.
Plus
39 35 100 335 21.
Okay, plus 39. Plus 39.
Okay. Yes.
35. 100.
Yes.
335.
Yes. 21.
21.
Yes. Immediately.
Pastor Bam.
Immediately can save your contact. Thank you. Minister, please go ahead.
Yeah, Rabbi, go ahead. We don't have another hand up. I think that's the last hand we have. Except we see another hand that will suffix. From your program, after questions and answers from audience, I think you have closing remarks from the PM because you have already spoken.
All right, of course, there is no other closing remark. Everything has been said. I just want Biafra people to watch as we progress and the new activities and the new achievement of the Biafra Republic government in exile will be unveiled this week that we are entering now. Our own is action-based. Tomorrow is our leader's case, court case, and we are going to be with him in the spirit. The sit-at-home continues, and of course, we'll continue to demand his release. But like they have seen that the kidnapping is useless. And so we have actually achieved that particular aim, making sure that the reason for kidnapping him, which is to stop Biafra, is actually useless. So it is left for them to let him go. If they don't let him go, Nigeria will continue to go down. And if people can see that in the interview with him, by myself, when I interviewed him, he said that this gun, we're not dropping it. And you can see that not only that we are not dropping the gun, but the gun is increasing. And not only that the gun is increasing, it is no longer AK-47. And you change they won. That's all I have to say. And you must support this particular liberation to the best of your ability. And that is what we require from you. Ndewo.
Thank you. Please, if you have another question, you come some other time because the
one Henry's hand is up.
Can we take that one?
Yeah, we can take the last that last person, please. And anybody who wants to support can go to the website after this.
Tiger Henry, unmute yourself.
1 minute, please. We have 5,100 people watching live on our handle alone.
Wow.
Yes. And we still have 132 people here on the Zoom. So it's a very encouraging one from Israel.
Hello, good evening, everyone from here. Can you all hear me?
Yes, can hear you, right on.
Noise is too much.
Yes, I'm back to good evening, and good evening to everyone present in Zoom and to all your entourage. We are very happy seeing you today in Israel. We are calling from Holland, and there's a challenge I'm having. You know, there are many people.
If you are calling from Holland, yeah, this is not for you, please. So we have ended this program, please. This is not for you. Thank you. If you have any question, go and ask the media team whenever they have the program. There we go.
Thank
All
you.
right, I think we are done with this. I want to thank the entire Israeli Biafrans in Israel, the Biafra Lazen office, the admin, and the entire executive for well-organized talk today. And I want to thank all of you for supporting this particular movement. Remember that we are not backing down. We are not stopping until freedom is achieved. Day one.
All right.